Good morning, welcome to Yoga with Katie. Now we're going to come to a comfortable seated position, sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders relaxed down from the knees. Inhale your arms up, turn the palm out, exhale down. Deep, deep inhale through your nose and deep, deep exhale through your nose. We never hold our breath. One more. Slowly, slowly release. Hands on thighs. Bring the right arm across your chest, stretching out the shoulder. Chin up, looking forward. Creating resistance. One more breath, and we're going to slowly release. Same arm up, lengthen first. Place the palm behind your back. Use the other hand to guide the elbow, tricep stretch. Chin up, looking forward. Slowly, slowly release. Shake it out the other side. Arm up and across. Pull back, shoulder stretch. Taking a couple more breaths here. Slowly release. Same arm up. We'll lengthen first. Place the palm behind your back. Use the other hand to guide the elbow, tricep stretch. Chin up, looking forward. If you can bind hands behind you, go ahead binding hands behind you. And release, shake it out. Hands on the shoulders, elbows in, elbows out. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Feel the pinch of your shoulder blades, opening up the lung, heart, chest. When you're in the center position, go into a full circle here. And reverse. Slowly, slowly release. Shake it out. Right hand down, left arm up. Reach and stretch. Coming into a gentle side bend. Inhale, arms up, lengthening. Exhale to the other side. Bending the arms, more room to come down. Slowly release. Opposite hand, opposite thigh. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine, wrapped around your waist. Keep turning, overlooking your shoulder, look at the back, turning the neck as well. Coming into a gentle twist. One more breath. We're going to slowly bring the body back to center. Don't let go of the front hand. Inhale the other arm up, forming a crescent, looking up. And release. The other side, opposite hand, opposite thigh. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine, wrapped around your waist. Keep turning, overlooking your shoulder, look at the back. See if you can turn a little bit more with each exhale breath. Slowly bring the body back to center. Don't let go of the front hand. Inhale the other arm up, forming a crescent, looking up. And release, hands on thighs. Coming into a torso turn, starting out small circle. Gradually do a deeper and deeper torso turn. Moving your shoulders as well, warming up the spine. And reverse. Touching all four corners of your space. And we're going to slowly come back to center to release. Inhale the arms up, we'll lengthen first. Exhale, bow down, walking the fingers forward, elbows off the mat, shoulders relax, forehead down. Lengthening the spine here. One more breath, and we're going to walk the hands over to the right side as far as you can go. Feel the stretch in the side of your body. One more breath. I'm going to walk the hands back to the other side. stretch. One more breath. I'm going to slowly walking the hands back and then walk it back to you. Now we're going to turn the palm with the fingers facing you. Stretching out the wrist. Slightly lean back if you can. Feel a stretch in your wrist, in your forearm, with palm down and fingers facing you. One more breath here. And we're going to slowly release, shake it out. So we're going to go into a few rounds of wrist rotation. And reverse. Forward, backwards. And change like that, shake it out. Coming into a neutral tabletop. Spread all your fingers. Hands underneath the shoulder, knees slightly behind the hip. Top of the feet on the mat, neutral spine. Getting ready for cat and cow. Inhale, draw the belly, chin up, look up into your cow. Exhale, round your back and become a cat. And keep going, several more rounds. Inhale the cow, exhale the cat. Creating spaces between vertebrae. Warming up the spine. Two more times. One more. Slowly come back to neutral spine. Sway side to side. Release tension in your wrist. Take an inhale to center. Exhale to overlook the right hip. Squeeze the shoulder and hip together. Let the hip drop. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left, forming a C shape in your spine. One more time. Inhale, center. Exhale. Turn towards one side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Slowly come back to neutral spine. Swing side to side. Coming into arm balance, right arm and left leg out, reach and stretch. Right thumb to the sky, back toes down. Once you're set up, bring the arms and leg out to 45 degrees or as far as you can go. Engage both the raised arm and leg. Slowly bring it back to the center and release. And repeat on the other side, so left arm and right leg out. Left thumb to the sky, right toes down. Once you're set up, bring it out to 45 degrees or as far as you can go. Engage your core abdominal muscles. And slowly come back to center to release. Swing side to side. Coming to thread the needle. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, slide through the opening, dropping the right shoulder down. Left arm can be out in front of you or wrapped around your waist. Beginners, you can stay here. If you like, you can extend the left leg out. On your toes or off the mat. Any variation you like to challenge yourself. Now, if you find that this is challenging to balance, you can also bring the left leg outside of the mat. Place it on the floor. Both hips are level. Very little weights in the head or neck. One more breath here. We're going to slowly release. Using the left hand to push yourself up. And repeat on the other side. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, slide through the opening, dropping the left shoulder down. Right arm can be in front of you or wrapped around your waist. Now you can stay here. If you want to put more body weight on the shoulder, extend the right leg out on the mat or to the side. And you can also raise it. Same hand, grab a hold of the same foot. Any variation you like. And if you happen to fall out of it, no problem. And just come back into the pose. One more breath here. And we're going to slowly, slowly release. Using the right hand to push yourself up. And we're going to transition to come lie down on our stomach for back extension. Take your time to set up. Legs are hip width apart, top of the feet on the mat, hands by your chest. When you press on the top of the feet, kneecaps automatically comes off. Now we're going to inhale to lift the hand chest up, hands off, and we lower down. So we're going to go up and down 5 times at your own pace and your own breath. Strengthening the lower back muscles to support the spine, especially if you have back pain. Once you're done, slowly release. Extend your arms forward in front of you, coming into Superman. Forehead down, kneecaps up. Lifting the hand chest up, arms off. If you can, leg and thigh off. Looking down to protect your neck. Staying here for 5 breaths. Two more. And 1 more breath. Slowly and gently release everything down. Swing your arm behind your back. Interlace the finger if you can, coming into the locust. Modification, arm by your side, not touching your body. Lifting the hand chest up, knuckles towards the heels. Leg and thigh off. Looking down. Staying here for 5. 3, 2, 1. Slowly and gently release everything down. Once you come all the way down, we're going to go crocodile. So arms are in T, shoulder height, legs are apart as wide as the mat. Left cheek on the mat. Bending the right knee, draw it close to the right elbow. Make yourself completely flat as we stretch out the left side of your neck and opening up the right hip. Just relax for a moment. One more breath, and we're going to come to weighing on the ground. So we're going to keep this left arm the way it is on the floor. We're going to roll over to the side of our body. Legs together. Top arm can be on the mat, wrap around your waist. Top leg can be bent in front of the straight leg or behind the straight leg. Any variation you like. Putting more body weight on the left shoulder. And if you happen to have a block, if you want to use the block as a pillow, that will be okay too. Now listen to your body always. If this is causing you a whole lot of pain and discomfort in the left shoulder, don't worry about it. You can slowly come out of it. One more breath, and we're going to slowly, slowly release. Using the top hand to push yourself up and retrieve the left arm. Stack your hands on top of each other. Bend both knees, legs are hip width. Windshield wiper. Feel the slight movement in your lower back. Your butt swaying side to side. Loosen up. So hopefully all these exercises lying down on your stomach will help you to strengthen lower back muscles to support the spine. helping you to relieve back pain. Now slowly, slowly come back to center to release. Now we're gonna come to a bow, grab a hold one ankle or both ankle. If you can only do one side at a time, extend the opposite arm out. If you can grab a hold both ankle, take the feet into your hand. Now don't open up the legs too much, legs are here width. Bottom of your feet towards the sky. Lifting the hand chest up, thigh off if you can. If you want to rock, rock. If you don't want to rock, you don't have to. We're also massaging internal organs. And those who are doing one side at a time, after a few breaths, you can switch side, opposite arm, opposite ankle. One more breath. And we're gonna slowly, slowly come back to center to release. Now coming into a seal, legs are apart as wide as the mat. Spread all your fingers, come up on your forearm. Chin is away from the body, looking forward. If you wish to push up some more, go ahead. Shoulders relax down from the knees. If this is too much for you, please come back down on your forearm. Listen to your body always to avoid injury. One more breath here. We're gonna slowly, slowly coming back down. Once you come all the way down, we'll go crocodile on the other side. Legs are already apart, arms are in T, right cheek on your mat. Bending the left knee, draw it close to the left elbow. Make yourself completely flat as we stretch out the right side of your neck and opening up the left hip. One more breath, and we're going to transition to weight on the ground. We're going to keep the right arm the way it is on the floor. Slowly maneuver yourself to come lie down your side. Bring the legs together. Top leg can be bent in front or behind the straight leg. Top arm can wrap around your waist or interlace the finger behind as well. So I'm going to use my block as a pillow so that my neck and spine are in one straight line. Putting more body weight on the right shoulder. However, if you have surgery, injury, or any discomfort, pain in the right shoulder, and if you don't want to do this pose anymore, just slowly come off it. One more breath here. And we're gonna slowly, slowly release and roll back to the center of the mat. So those who have block, remove your block. From here, we're gonna transition into a child pose. So pushing yourself back up. If you're doing active child pose, it's knees apart, big toes to touch. If you wish to do passive, that will be knees together, arm down by your side with the palm facing up. So this is, just want to show you, this is passive. Knees together, arm by your side, palm facing up. And if you wish to do active, it will be knees apart, big toes to touch. Walking the fingers forward, elbows off the mat, shoulders relaxed, forehead down. So the key thing is try to sit back as much as you can on the heel. If you have very tight ankle or hip joints, if you cannot lower the forehead down, rest the forehead on stacked hands, stacked fist, or on your block. And that will bring the hip closer to the ankles. We're lengthening the spine, massaging internal organs, stretching out ankle joint and hip joint, calming the mind for a moment. One more breath here. We're going to slowly release. And we're going to get ready to come up. So meet you in down dog. Spread all your fingers. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips high up. Coming into a down dog. Pushing the mat away. Walking it up out by alternating, bending your knees. Release the head down. Inhale to come up on your tippy toes, stretching out the toes. Exhale to lower the heel back down. One more time. Inhale up on toes. Exhale down. Inhale, come forward to plank. Wrists underneath the shoulder, toes underneath the heels. Exhale to down dog. One more time. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale to down dog. Slowly walk forward towards the hands, coming into a forward bend. Legs are hip width apart, all 10 toes facing the front. If you can touch the mat, touch the mat. If you cannot touch the mat, hold on to opposite elbows or behind the legs. Hip bones above ankle bones, not sticking the butt out. Slightly bend the knees if needed, if you have tight hamstrings. Lengthening the spine. Stretching out hamstrings. Let your stomach rest on your thighs. Just be mindful that head is below half. So if you don't feel good about this, you need to slowly come out of it. One more breath. I'm going to get ready to come up. Hands on weights for support. Inhale halfway up to a flat back. Exhale to slowly come up to standing. Let your blood pressure get used to this. Once you come all the way up, back bend to counter. Interlace the finger behind, knuckles down and away from you. Lifting chin up and head back. Not pushing the hips forward. Shoulders and hips are level. Opening up the lung, heart, chest. Stimulating thyroid gland. One more breath, and we're going to slowly release. Shake it out. Getting ready for sun salutation. A little bit of cardio here. So when you're ready, hop off your mat. Big toes to touch. Align the edge of your feet to the edge of your mat. Inhale your arms up. Back bend. Exhale. Forward bend. Inhale halfway up to a flat back. Hands on shin, eyes looking forward. Exhale, hands on mat. Step the right leg back and then the left leg. Shifting the weight forward to plank. Beginners can drop to your knees. Tap your elbow by your side and down. Inhale, cobra is modification. Or up dog, shoulders relax, eyes looking up. Exhale, you fall back on your knees. Tap your toes. Lift your hips high up. Coming into a down dog. We're staying here for 5 breaths. Spread all your fingers. Middle index finger facing forward. Separate your feet 2 feet apart, not too wide, not too narrow. Release the head down. Pushing the mat away. Eyes are looking at your toes, knees or belly button. And now we look between the hands, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway up to a flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Slightly bend the knees. Inhale, come back up to standing. Back bend. And then I'm down by your side. Into a mountain pose. Tall and strong in mountain. Keep going. Inhale your arms up. Upward salute. Back bend. Exhale. Forward bend. Inhale halfway up to a flat back. Exhale, hands on mat. Step the left leg back and then the right leg. Shifting the weight forward. Chaturanga, all one breath. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale to down dog. Go at your own pace and your own breath. Pushing the mat away. Release the head down. Now we're going to go warrior one on the right side. Inhale, right foot forward towards the right hand. Pivot the left foot to 45 degree. Heel to heel or heel to arch. Square the hip to the front. Arms up. Holding onto your big ball. Palm facing each other. Pinky slightly curved in. Engage your arms. Shoulders relax down from the ears. Eyes looking up. One more breath. Coming into ego arm. Right and the left. Big hug. Love yourself. If you can go into ego arm, go ahead. Lock the elbows, grab a hold of the thumb. Slightly back bend, looking up. One more breath, and we're slowly, slowly release. Transfer the weight to the front leg. Coming up on the back toes, coming into warrior three. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, simultaneously, arms and legs in motion. One straight line. When your back is parallel to the floor, you can either bring the hands to heart center, arms out in T, airplane, tumbling tree, any variation you like. Both hips are level. Working the standing leg and ankle. When you have enough of it, slowly release the back leg. Widen your stand. Going into a warrior two. Bring your hands to heart center. Open up. Arms out in T. Looking forward. Front knee still 90 degrees until the ankle. Back leg straight. Evenly distribute your weight between the two legs. Extend the side angle. Left elbow resting on the left thigh. Right arm up. Reach and stretch. Open up the hand. Look at the top of the thumb. Not putting a whole lot of weight on the front thigh. Slowly we move the top arm over to form one straight line. Form the baby finger to the back heel. Top arm facing down. Lengthening the left side of your body. Wrapping the top arm around your waist. Reach for the opposite thigh. Keeping the top shoulder up and open. You can stay here. Those who wish to bind hands, slip the right hand underneath the knee. So the head has to come further down. Now, if you're not able to do that, to interlace the finger behind, no problem. Just place the front hand by the front foot, and I'm using my block to help me to lengthen my arm. Keeping the body up and open, that's more important than binding hands. One more breath, and we're gonna slowly, slowly coming back up. Coming into reverse warrior, flipping the right arm up. Left hand down the left thigh. Top arm is the crescent moon, looking up. Feel the stretch in the right side of your body. Going into a triangle next. So we're going to shorten our stand. Swing the hip out. Tip to the front of the room. When you can, go into more windmill arms. Right arm at 6 o'clock, left arm at 12 o'clock. Shoulders stacked on top of each other. Both palm facing out, looking up. Slightly bend the front knee if needed if you have tight hamstring. Lift and stretch. One more breath. Slowly, slowly coming back up. Revolving triangle. Left hand by the big toe side or baby toe side of the front foot. I'm using my block to help me again. Turn the body to the right side. Right arm up. Looking up. Slightly bend the front knee if needed. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Pyramid. I'm going to shorten my stand. Square the hip to the front. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bow down. Head to knee. If you can touch the mat, touch the mat. If you cannot touch the mat, place the hand on your shin or on your block. One more breath. Slowly, slowly rise up. Run this long. Roll the shoulder back. Arm by your side, palm facing down. And we're going to come up on the back toes. Lift the heel high, high up. Widen your stand if necessary. So front knee still 90 degrees on top of the ankle. Back leg is straight. Eyes looking at the point 3 to 4 feet in front of you. Strong arms, strong core. Work the thighs. One more breath, and we're going to slowly, slowly rise up. Release the back foot. Go into humble warrior. So interlace the finger behind. Knuckles down and away from you. Lifting chin up and head back. We're going to bow down to this space by the front knee. Lifting arms up to your comfort zone. Release the head down towards the mat. Right shoulder and right thigh. Head is below heart. If you don't feel good about this, you need to slowly come out of it. One more breath, and we're going to release the hands. Take your time to rise up to standing. And we're going to pivot the feet to face the other side. So we're going to repeat everything with the left leg in front. So adjust yourself. Front knees on top of the ankle, 90 degrees. Between second and third toe, make sure it doesn't wobble in or out. Back leg 45 degrees. Heel to heel or heel to arch. Squaring the hip to the front. Arms up. Warrior one first. Holding onto your ball. Palm facing each other. Pinky slightly curved in. Engage your arms. Shoulders relax down from the ears. Eyes looking forward or looking up, but we're not tipping the head back. Eagle arm, left on the right, big, big hug. If this is where you are, stay here. If you can lock elbows, grab a hold of the thumb facing your nose. Lift the elbows up and away, from the bottom, forming an L shape. Slight back bend if you can. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. And we're going to transition into warrior three. So we're going to ground into the front leg. Come up on the back toes. Square the hip to the front. Arms up. One straight line. Slowly bring the back leg up. This is where you're at. Stay here. When your back is parallel to the floor, you can bring the hands to heart center. Arms out in T. Airplane or tumbling tree. Make sure both hips are level. So common mistake is right hip higher than the left hip. Doesn't have to be a high kick. Working the standing leg and ankle. And we're going to slowly, slowly release the back leg. Set yourself up for warrior two. Bring your hands to heart center. Arms out in T, palm facing down, not one arm higher than the other. Reach and stretch. Turn and look at the front fingers. Strong arms. If I was to come and press on you, you should be able to resist me. Extend the triangle. Left elbow resting on left thigh, right arm. Reach and stretch. Open up the hand, look at the top thumb. Slowly windmill the top arm over to form one straight line. Form the baby finger to the back heel. Top palm facing down. Lengthening the right side of your body. Looking up. Wrapping the top arm around your waist, keeping the top shoulder up and open. If you like, you can place the front hand by the front foot. But I don't want to round down, so I'm using my block to help me to lengthen my arm. Looking up. Now those who wish to try to bind hands, the hand has to come further down. And you're slipping the left hand underneath the knee. That's the shortest distance, not the crotch. After you bind hands, you still have to lift the right shoulder up to the sky. Keeping the body up and open. So we can also practice binding hands with the yoga strap. Now we're going to slowly coming back up. Coming into reverse warrior. Flipping the left arm up. Right hand down, the right thigh or wrap around your waist, your choice. Now this is a side bend, not a back bend. So you should feel the stretch in the left side of your body. One more breath. Slowly release. Triangle. Shorten your stand. Swing the hip out. As soon as you swing the hip out, front leg straight. Arms out in T. Shift to the front of the room. When you can't go anymore, you can windmill the arms. Left arm down, right arm up. Now you can also slide up and down. Finding a point that you can stack the shoulders on top of each other. If you are doing this pose by the wall, all body parts touching the wall. Slowly come back up. Revolving triangle. Right hand by the big toe side or baby toe side of the front foot. Once again, I'm using my block to help me. Turn the body to your left side. Left arm up. Looking up. One more breath. Slowly coming back up. Shorten your stand. Going into a pyramid. Square the hip to the front. Inhale your arms up. Lengthening. Exhale, bow down. Head to knee. If you can touch the mat, touch the mat. If you cannot touch the mat, place the hand on the shin or hold on to your block. Both legs are straight. But if you have tight hamstring, you can slightly bend the front knee. One more breath, and we're going to slowly coming back up. Next one is runner's lunge. So I'm going to come up on my back toes. Lifting the heel high up. Front knee is still 90 degrees on top of the ankle. Roll the shoulder back. Arms by your side. Palm facing down. Thumb to sky, pinky to earth. One straight line. From the crown of your head to the back heel. Looking at a point, 3 to 4 feet in front of you. Strong arms, strong core. Work the thighs. One more breath here. Slowly come back up. Lower the back heel. And we're going to go into a humble warrior. So we're going to interlace the finger behind. Knuckles down and away from you. Chin up, head back. And we're going to bow down to this space by the front knee. Lifting your arms up to your comfort zone. Release the head down towards the mat. Front knee is still 90 degrees. Back leg is straight. Head is below heart. Left shoulder on left thigh. One more breath. And we're going to release the hands. We're going to windmill the hands back down the mat. Doing a flow here. Stepping back. Into a plank. Holding it here for a moment. Not sticking the butt up, not sagging. And we're going to drop to our knees, coming into a dolphin. We're going to interlace the fingers. Elbows remain shoulders range. Cradle our head. Come up on our feet. Lifting the hips high, high up. Now if your heel cannot touch the mat, you can be on your tippy toes or slightly bend the knees. Coming into the dolphin. One more breath. And we're going to slowly release. And we're going to push back into a down dog first. So take your time. Walking it up, release the head down. Shoulders are external rotation. Elbows are internal rotation. Eye of the elbow facing each other. Upside down, letter V. Pushing the mat away. Lengthening the spine. Stretching out hamstring. Down dog is a resting pose. Last down dog in the sequence. Look between the hands. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway up to flat back. Exhale forward bend. Inhale to chair pose. Sit in your chair. One more breath, and we're going to power up with the strong legs. Back bend. And then I'm down by your side. Into a mountain pose. Stay in mountain pose. Legs are hip width apart, arm by your side, palm facing forward. Shoulders are relaxed. Close your eyes for a moment. Slowing down the heartbeat. Make a fist. Inhale, shoulders up to your ears. Make it tight, tight, tight. Sign it out to release again. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, let it go. One last one. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, let it go. Come sit down. If you need water, have a sip of water. Bring the sole of your feet together. Wrap your hands around the ankles, sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to rock side to side, finding your sitting bones. Fly like a butterfly, flap about 10 times, opening up hip joint. Draw the heel close to you, grab hold of the big toe or the entire feet, getting ready for forward bend. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, we hinge forward, leading with the chest, bring the elbows on the outside of the shin, chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, hinge forward. Neck is long, spine is straight. Opening up the hip joint, feel the stretch in your inner thighs. One more breath here, and we're going to slowly coming back up. You have windshield wiper, bend both knees, hip width, hands behind you, finger facing the same way as your feet. Don't lean back too much. Windshield wiper, dropping the knees to one side and then the other side. Let it fall wherever it falls. The knees don't necessarily have to touch the mat. Hip release. Slowly coming back to center. Straighten out the legs. Arms a few times. Coming into the staff pose. Get the fleshy part out from your butt. Hands by your side. Sitting up nice and tall. Lifting the right leg up a couple of inches. Lower down. Left leg. And just repeat for a few more times. Shoulders on top of hips, so we're not leaning back. Feel how tight it is in your quadricep. Your abs are tight. On the last one, we're gonna lift both legs off, just a few inches off the ground. You can still hold on for support. Now we naturally lean back. If you like, you can release the arms. Palm facing up. Strong arm, strong core. Work the thighs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release everything down. Bounce it a few times. And we're going to come to the V-sit. So we can grab a hold of the toes. And those who don't want to do the V-sit, you can do the boat pose. Lifting the legs off. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly open up. Engage your core, your arms. Stomach and chest proud. Balancing on your sitting bones. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the legs together to release. Very good. Straighten out the legs. Get the flesh pad out from your butt. Coming into a double leg forward bend. Inhale your arms up. We lengthen. Exhale. We hinge forward, leading with the chest. Pressing your hands will be beyond your feet. Holding on to any part of the feet, the legs. Or release the hands on either side. And if you like to use yoga strap, go ahead. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, stomach come down a little bit more. Keeping your neck and your spine in one straight line. So we're not rounding the back, dropping the head. Using your inhale breath to prepare. Exhale to fold. Slightly bend the knees if needed if you have tight hamstring. One more breath, and we're gonna slowly coming back up. Coming into a one leg forward bend, my left is your right, point the toes up to the ceiling. Inhale, arms up, we lengthen. Exhale, we hinge forward. Bodies directly onto our straight leg. Holding on to any part of the foot, the legs. Release the hands on either side, or use your yoga strap to loop around your foot. Once again, chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. When you come down, stomach come down a little bit more, then the chest. That is the last thing. One more breath here. I'm going to slowly walking yourself up. Now we're going to come to a seated twist. Bring the bending on the outside of the straight leg. Those who can bend the bottom leg, go ahead. If that's too tight, keep the bottom leg straight. Opposite arm, opposite knee. Draw it close to you. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine. You can wrap the back arm around your waist. Now front arm can be a stop sign hand. Prayer hands or thread the front hand through the tunnel. Allow you to keep creating resistance. Keep turning the head as well. If your neck is good, massaging internal organs, helping you to digest and detox. One more breath here. And we're going to slowly release. Bring the body to the opposite side. Bow down, counter twist. Bending the elbows, small room to come down. Front foot is on the mat. Stretching our lower back and oblique. One more breath, and we're going to slowly pushing ourselves back up. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. Repeat one leg forward, bend on the other side. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Inhale, arms up, we lengthen. Exhale, hinge. Grow longer. Holding on to any part of the foot, the legs. Release the hands on either side or use your yoga strap. Chin up, eyes looking forward. Using your inhale breath to lengthen. Exhale, stomach come down a little bit more than the chest. Head is the last thing. One more breath, and we're going to slowly coming back up. Coming into seated twist, bring the back leg on the outside of the straight leg. Now beginner, you can stay here. Those who can bend the bottom leg, go ahead. Both butts down, both feet on the ground. Opposite arm, opposite knee. Draw it close to you, sit up tall. The other arm up and over, bring it directly behind your spine or wrap around your waist. Front arm can be stop sign hand. Pray your hands over the front hand through the tunnel. And we can also practice the binding hands with the yoga strap. Massaging internal organs, helping you to digest and detox. One more breath here. And we're going to slowly bring the body to the opposite side. Bow down, counter twist. Bending the elbows, more room to come down. Stretching our lower back and oblique, this side of your body. One more breath, and we're going to slowly coming back up. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. And slowly transition, coming right down on your back for reclining poses. Now if you need to put socks or jacket back on, go ahead, whether it's getting cool now. Bend both knees, your spine will automatically release so you can press into the mat. But we don't want that, we want to have this natural curve so the first joint of the finger can go through. Keeping your knees bent, getting ready for the bridge pose. Knees are 2 fists apart. Equivalent to a block, so don't open up too much. Walk the heel, close your fingertips. Press firmly on the mat. When you're ready, inhale to lift the hips high up, forming a bridge. Roll the shoulder in underneath your bridge. Interlace the fingers. Pull the knuckles towards the heels. Keeping your hips high up. Engage your core abdominal muscles. Your quadricep and your glutes are firm. All the weights in the shoulder, regular weights in the head or neck, strengthening the front abdominal muscles and the lower back muscles, keeping your spine healthy and strong, especially if you have back pain. One more breath here, and we're going to release the hands from underneath your bridge. One vertebra at a time, release the spine back down. Once you've come all the way down, those who have blocks, you can remove your blocks. And we're going to windshield wiper, dropping the knees from one side to the other side. Let it fall wherever it falls. Open up and drop both knees to the right side. Make sure the butt stay down, upper body is still on the mat. More intensity, right foot on left thigh, dragging it a little bit closer. The stretches here, quadricep hip joint. If that's too much for you, don't worry about crossing the ankle on the opposite thigh. One more breath. I'm going to bring both knees back to the center to get inhale first. Exhale, drop both knees to the left side. Let it fall wherever it falls. Make sure the right butt stay down. The stretches here, quadricep hip joint. More intensity, left foot on right thigh, dragging it a little bit closer. One more breath here, and we're gonna slowly, slowly release. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. Coming into spinal twist, so we're gonna bend the right leg. Left hand on right thigh, slowly bring the top knee close to the floor, hips automatically comes up, right arm out, shoulder height, palm facing up, palm facing down, doesn't matter. Shoulders and shoulder blades are still on the mat. Taking a few breaths here. Now you should feel the stretch here, lower back. Creating spaces between L4 and L5. Helping people to relieve back pain. So at home, of course, you can hold on to the pose for as long as you like. One more breath, and we're going to slowly bring everything back to the center. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. Spinal twist on the other side, right hand on left thigh, bringing it close to the floor. Left arm out, shoulder height. Shoulders and shoulder blades are still on the mat. If you want to extend the top leg, go ahead. Now feel the stretch in this lower back region, creating spaces between L4 and L5. So listen to your body always. If this is too intense for you, you may need to slowly come out of it. One more breath, and we're going to slowly bring everything back to the center. Straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. Bend both knees. Wrap your arms around your knees. Rocking side to side. Coming into a big circle if you like. Covering a big area. Massaging lower back and sacrum. Also helping people to relieve back pain. Reverse the rotation. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Lifting the hand chest up, head to knees, squeeze. Slowly release the head down. Lift the feet up to the sky, coming into a happy baby. Bend both knees, hands on the bottom of your feet. Press down so that the knees are close to the armpit. Rocking side to side. If you cannot touch the bottom of your feet, hold on to any part of the legs or the big toes. Massaging the entire spine, entire back. Opening up the hip joint. Slowly come back to center. Bring the legs together. Hands behind the kneecap. Flex the feet. Let the blood circulate back to your heart. Stretching our hamstrings. Helping you with circulation. Sliding the hand further up the leg or grab hold of the big toes. Lifting the hand chest up. Tailbone automatically comes off. If you cannot touch the toes, just hold on to any part of the legs. Make sure you're not carrying any tension in your neck, upper back, or shoulders. Slowly release the head down, arm down by your side. With control, we're going to release the legs back down on the mat. Once you come all the way down, bounce it a few times. Place the sole of your feet together. Let the knee fall to form a diamond shape. Release the spine down, keeping the natural curve in your lower back. Let gravity does its job to open up the hip joint. Slowing down the heartbeat. So we can have a very brief Shavasana here. Soften your face. Relax the jaws. Separate your teeth. Lower the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Empty your mind. Focus on your breathing. When you inhale, belly and chest rise like a balloon. And when you exhale, draw the belly button back to your spine. Staying perfectly calm and relax here for a moment. Couple more breaths. I'm going to bring the knees together. Drop them to the right side. Raise your right arm. Roll over to the right side. Coming into a fetus position. And when you're ready, use your top arm to push yourself up. Coming into a comfortable seated position. Stretching out the neck next to you to shoulder extend the opposite arm out. Using the same hand to guide or support the head. Stretching the side of your neck. And the other side. You to shoulder extend the opposite arm out. Using the same hand to guide or support the head. Lengthening. Stretch. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Interlace the finger. Gently place it behind your head. Surrender. Release tension at the back of your neck. Creating spaces between C2 and C7. One more breath. And we're going to slowly, slowly release. Shake it out. Bring your hands to heart center. Thank you very much for watching, sharing your energy with all of us, and letting me guide you through this practice. Always my pleasure. Namaste.